Hey, everybody. I am back. I am back. We have been doing this since early this morning. My name is Renette Upson-Bush. I am the CEO and founder of the Next Level Nation and Next Level Chicks. But my mantra is to push you on purpose for the purpose of walking in your purpose and your destiny. So we have been going all day. We have launched today. Girl, get up and move. You are more than a conqueror. So I want to come on today and make sure that I talk to you all for a minute. And I want to thank everybody that has been a part of the book. I want to thank everybody that's been a part of today, who's come to watch, who's sharing, who's purchased a book, all of that. I definitely want to share it out. And I want to make sure that you all really get from it, take from it, and we get the word out about girl, get up and move. You are more than a conqueror. So as you come on, I want you to please press the love button. Please share it out because it's so important that we get this word out. And I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to actually be a part of this book. I'm so grateful that I got a chance to work with the people that I'm working with to do this book and make it happen. It's been such a blessing. So thank you to everybody. Today we have had on from 10 a.m. to now. We had Nazir, who is a filmmaker, Nazir Austin. We had Latoya Frazier, an author, Dr. Latoya Wiggins, Drea Pagan, Colette, an author, Sherry Austin, author, um, Coach Ella, a soul session coach. We've had Ebony Butler, who is in leadership, and she is a speaker in leadership. We had Angela Williams, we had Carol Davis, we had Remedy, and we had Aisha um, to come on just now. And so I want to come on and just talk about what we've talked about today, how we've been moving, um, and really just like again put the word out about this book because it's so important that we put it out. I need to post to do this, join me. And I want to just get this out. So, woo, we've talked about everything. We talked about conquering. We talked about getting up. We talked about people having life issues, life, and people struggling, people going through things. But one of the things that we haven't really talked about that a lot of people need to conquer that I wanted to make sure that I touch on today, and that is the subject of conquering fear. Conquering fear. Because I know even though lives and things happen and we go through situations or whatever, many times life is good. It's okay, but we have stuff we want to do and it's okay instead of great because we're standing and stuck in the space and place of fear. Thank y'all for joining me. Press the love button, share this out. We want to get the word out to everybody about this book. And y'all get the book, get the book, get the book if you haven't gotten it. So, as I talk about fear, what I want you to think about is what is your next level? What is your next level? And are you excited about it? Are you ready for it? Have you done all that you need to do? Or when you think about it, do you feel fearful when it's time for you to really move forward and take that action? You daydream about it, you tell everybody about it, but you haven't moved. You haven't done the thing that you wanted to do because you're stuck in fear. And if we tell the truth, all of us have been in a space and place to face fear. All of us have been scared. All of us have been in a place and space where we have been stuck from time to time. And a lot of people will tell you, feel the fear and do it anyways. Do it scared. Well, I know, like y'all know, it's much easier said than done. In reality, it doesn't usually happen where people do it anyways. If y'all agree with me, let me know because people don't just do it anyways, and it takes some work. It takes a process to really do it anyways, and to really do it scared. So my thought is, as you think about the next level and how it could be, and what would happen if you did that next level thing that you wanted to do. And think about like the breakthrough that you would get if you move past the fear. Think about the income that you could get if you move past and conquered the fear. Think about the happiness. Think about the joy. Think about having the greatest love of your life if you decided that I can move past the fear. If you really sit and think about your next level and everything that's on the other side of fear that you could have, it might just make you want to move. And guess what? You should just take that chance, because you take a chance on everything and everybody else. But what is it to not take a chance on yourself? It is time to conquer fear. We've got to conquer fear. We have to make a decision. What would your life look like if you move past that fear? How different would your life be? How do you get to the other side? How do you get to the other side? Ask yourself when you think about fear, when you think about moving forward, when you think about going to the next level, how do you get to the other side? As well as when you think about fear, when you think about doing it scared, do you ever think to yourself, how did I even get here? Because as a child, we believed we could do everything. We thought we were Superwoman, Superman, Wonder Woman, the Bionic Man. So where did fear come from? Let's talk about that, because we got to think about where it came from, how it started. And a lot of times it started in things that happened in childhood. It may be somebody that spoke negatively over you. Maybe you were bullied. Maybe you were abused. Maybe it was the past hurt. Maybe it was the failures. Maybe it was the overthinking. Maybe it was the negative comments. Maybe it was the negative environment. But when we think about all of that, that happened to us. That's not who we are. It's what happened to us. And so many times we let what happened to us make us who we are. So we sit in the fear. We sit in the scared. We sit in the what if. We sit in the should I, when we could take a chance to say, yes, I can. Yes, I will. And I'm moving. What lens are you looking through when you think about fear? And a lot of times when we think about fear, it's crowded up with all of those things, the failures, okay, the setbacks, the negative stuff that people have spoken over you. But when we choose to decide and think about literally who we are and whose we are, it's no reason for us to stay in the fear, because God has given us permission. He's given us the authority. He's given us dominion. And so we've got to learn to step in that dominion, to walk in that dominion, to walk in that power. So today I want to tell you to clean off your lens, to get rid of all the things that's causing you to be stuck in fear, to wipe it off, wipe those lenses clean, and stop looking and rehearsing over and over what had happened, what they said to you, what they did to you. We've got to look through a better lens. That space and place of failure, that was there to help you to move forward, to get to the next level. Because if you hadn't had that failure, you probably wouldn't even be able to think about, oh my goodness, I learned this. I could do that. That's how you get new ideas. That's how you move forward. So as we look through the lens with a different view, and we start to see the joy, we start to see the abundance, we start to see all the special and the magic about ourselves. See, we looking around for everybody else to bring us the magic when you are the magic. You are what you need. You are who you need. You got to get a tribe, yes. But when you get with that tribe, you still got to do what you need to do. You still have to bring your magic. And so in order to do that, we have to look through a different lens, a clearer lens, a lens that shows us and tells us that we can do it, a lens that say, I am God's child. There is nothing that I cannot do with God. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to do what God said I can do. I'm not going to stay in this place and space of fear because I know that there is more for me. I know that, when I was a child, I did what my mom and daddy said. I looked like them. I fell into those traditions. But today, I need you to look past that and stand still, stuck and stagnant in those traditions. Screw traditions and move past the fear. Sometimes they wanted you to stay safe. I talked about this last week of how, I had to go to college. That degree wasn't for me. That was for my mama. She wanted me to get it. Okay, I got it. That's hers. We talked about the American dream. We hear about that all the time. But what about your dream? And because we stay stuck in fear, because we stay in other people's thoughts of what we should do and where we should go, and we are so scared to put that foot forward and move, we never get to our next level. We never conquer our fears. We never reach our highest potential. You have unlimited potential. And so you've got to make up in your mind and set yourself in a space and place that I will succeed. I will make it. I will be who God called me to be. I am everything that he called me to be. And nothing, no one, not even myself, is going to get in my way. You got to make that decision. And when you make it and you decide that I'm going to do this, then you're going to truly start living life. Then you're going to be able to conquer every obstacle that you are supposed to conquer. What I need you to do is understand it's time to move past the fear. What I need you to understand that it's your life. You can't live it for nobody but you. What I need you to understand that is your responsibility. So you must take it. When we choose to play the blame game, the he, she did this, that, whatever, that's lame. That's keeping you still, stuck and stagnant. That's not helping you to conquer. That's stuck in fear. And we got to move past that. So I wanted to talk about fear today. I want to tell y'all that you need to move past it. So when the fear comes, when the scarcity comes, when the lack mindset comes, when those voices come in your head, when that inner critic come in your head, tell them to sit the hell down. And you take control and do what God has told you to do. We talked about it earlier today. He paid the price so that you can live your life and have life more abundantly. He has those plans to prosper you. His ways are higher than our ways. So stop staying stuck in fear. God is not fearful. God already knows what's going to happen, but you got to move forward. You got to embrace what God has told you to do. So today, I want you to know that you are more than a conqueror. I want you to stand proud. I want you to stand tall and move in your power. I want you to get up and move. If you've been sitting in that space and place, make a decision today. I'm no longer going to sit. I'm no longer going to stay there. I'm no longer going to listen to those voices in my head. I'm no longer going to care what people think about me or say about me. Because see, what I didn't understand in my earlier years is who I was. I was stuck in who I was told to be. I sat down because children should be seen and not heard, because they said I was doing too much, because they said I was extra. Yes, I understand now who I am, and I don't subscribe to what they said. I subscribe to what God said. Yes, I am extra special. Yes, I can do all things through Christ. No, I'm not normal. I don't subscribe to normal, average, ordinary, status quo, or mediocre. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing on me, because God called me to be somebody and not everybody. See, because most people are down here when they talk about moving and flying with the eagles. If you are that eagle, you already know you can't stay down here in the fear. You got to move past it. You got to get up. You're more than a conqueror. God has called you to do more. He's called you to be more. He's called you to have more. And I need you to understand that you can get it. But you got to move past that fear. So yes, today we are conquering fear. We are conquering the giants of isolation, of negativity, of other people's thoughts. All of those things of getting caught up in the procrastination. None of that is going to serve you. Those are all things that are holding you back and keeping you stuck in fear. Fear. We know that it says false evidence appearing real. We know that fear, you should know, fear, friends, enemies and relatives, the friends that see you and maybe you going too high. They need you here. The enemies don't like you and they don't want to see you going nowhere, so they're going to talk about you and say stuff anyways. And the and the relatives that wanted you to stay safe and live the American dream and just do to everybody. But can I tell you, you are not called to be everybody. You are called to be somebody. I need you to step into the somebody that God has called you to step in. So I need to tell y'all this real quick, fast, in a hurry. Number one, face your fear head on. Don't let it stop you. You face it, you embrace it, you own it, and you take over. You don't let it take you over. You have the power. Don't dwell in or subscribe to the fear. Don't subscribe. Get somebody else to do it. It ain't for you. God ain't called you to sit in fear. Your God is a mighty God. A mighty God. Your God is so mighty. He can do everything. He can do anything. So I need you to stay in his power. I need you to walk in it. And then I need you to power up to the next level. Power up to the next level. And as you decide that I'm going to power up to the next level, yeah, people going to be mad. People going to have attitudes. All hell may try to break loose. But guess what? It ain't no devil in hell that you should allow to keep you still stuck and stagnant and keep you from what God said you could have. Because you could have it all. You are more than a conqueror. You are more than a conqueror. And I'm going to tell you today, you need to make a decision. Don't ever again subscribe to settling. I told y'all, average, normal, ordinary, mediocre, status quo. That ain't for you. If you know God has called you to more, put me in the comments if you watching it. Put me, because God has called you to more. So it's time for you to get up. It's time for you to show up and do what God has called you to do. Do not stay in fear. You are more than a conqueror. Today we are shining the light on all the lies, all the hell, all the drama, everything that has tried to stop you. Let's send it all to the pits of hell. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Because God said, you're his child. And so long as you know that, and you know you the apple of his eye, the object of his affection, and y'all know that there's nothing he can't do, why are you scared? Why are you living in fear? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? Today is the day to make a decision, to draw the line in the sand, to decree, declare, and decide that you are more than a conqueror. You are more than enough. And you can have everything you say today and every day after. You just got to be willing to do the work. You are more than a conqueror. Girl, it is time to get up. Get up, get up, get up. Girl, get up and move. Make sure you get this book. I want you to join us tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. EST time, 7 o'clock CST time, 6 o'clock PST time, so that you can come and celebrate with us. We're going to be toasting it up. We're going to be having a good time, and you deserve your good time. You deserve to live life, not just exist in life, just not be here, just doing whatever, however, getting in where you fitting in when God has called you away from the everybody and called you to step up to the somebody. Tonight is your time. You're more than a conqueror, and it's your turn. I thank y'all for joining me. I ask that y'all share this out. I ask that y'all get the book, get it for a couple of friends, get it for some cousins. You could even get it for some haters. They need it. Maybe they'll act better. Okay. Anyways, y'all join me tonight. Somebody say tonight in the comments. 8:00 p.m. We have the virtual book launch party. I will see y'all there every day in every way. We're going to keep it next level. Every day in every way, we're going to crush fear because we are more than conquerors. I'll see y'all later.